Hi guys, welcome back to Medify. I'm going to jump right into this. In this video, I'm going to be giving you 4 top reasons why I think that the bottom is in using technical analysis, and also the best way to be playing this the next few months, even the next few years coming up to the halving. Let's get right into the charts. Reason number 1. On a jewel light indicator that I use from Crown Crypto, you can follow him on YouTube. He's an amazing technical analysis provider. He's got amazing content. But basically what happens, and I actually do have more history, I just don't have that chart pulled up, but every time this line moves into the white, it starts to mark that bottom, and it moves into the cyan color. It has confirmed in Bitcoin's history, his entire history, that the bottom is in it and we're moving up. So as you can see, I was waiting for the confirmation of the cyan, and we're actually getting that confirmation in a close in 4 hours and 28 minutes. So this is a pretty powerful monthly signal that is going to be playing off here. So that is one confirmation why this bottom is in. Doesn't mean that we cannot revisit the bottom, okay? What I'm saying is that this is the bottom. I do not expect to go any lower. So anything from here to here is a huge buying opportunities. Reason number 2, you can see this monthly EMA 8, which is my green line indicator. Every time in Bitcoin history, it has risen above this EMA 8, this green line, this monthly. It has held it and moved on for some pretty substantial runs. I'm not even gonna go into the percentages because they're hundreds of percent, right? I'm gonna show you exactly where I think that this local top is gonna be coming. So this local top for me is gonna be right between, this is the EMA 34, and look at these numbers. Keep them in your mind, okay? This is going to be 32,500. By the time this actually moves up, comes in line, and this price comes up and tags it, I think that we're going to tag this line and we're going to call a local top. So I think it's going to be between 31,500, 32,500, somewhere around there. So keep that in mind because that's going to come up again. Now, this represents the halving. So I'm going to go into number 3 on the list, which is the halving distance. So I'm gonna pull up my chart so this represents the halving. So this was the halving in 2016, 2020, and potentially in May of 2024. So as you can see from the halving, we went on a massive tear up, right? And about 3/4 of the way, we kind of bottomed down. Same here, massive tear up, 3/4 of the way we have bottomed down. So if we pull up the jewel light indicator on this, it'll kind of gauge us how many bars or how many days or months that we're out. So you can see when we turned white and then we got the first tick of the cyan, we were in May of 2019. Same here, okay, white, one tick up. If we close above, we are in March. So you can kind of see it's a little bit faster, but we're already in the confirmed distance from the halving, movement up and then a resettling down. That's what I'm saying, that yes, we can come back and retest. I personally don't think that we'll get below 18.5, right? But we can come back and retest as we did here, So it is potential that we had to rise up and retest. And that is reason number 3. And if we go into the weekly here and actually pull up the Gaussian channel, you can see again a confluence of this mark, and this has happened in Bitcoin's history. Every time it has reclaimed and closed above the middle mean band of the Gaussian channel, it's gotten a free ride to the top of the band. So as you can see here, we have confluence of the price at 32,000, and that is where I'm going to be playing my local top. Now let me go into reason number 4, and on Medify we use astrology. So here in astrology land, I have the moons marked off. These moons constantly are playing out and have a 70% hit rate. So as you can see, we come into a moon, pulls it down, pulls it up, pulls it down, pulls it up. We're pulling down now, okay? Doesn't mean that we're gonna go completely with this. It's a 70% hit rate. It's just kind of mapping out the movement. So here's the next moon, and then here's a big movement, which is Pluto goes retro. So everything that we've done, Pluto represents the shadow aspect, so it's actually moving backwards. So my anticipation is that sometime in April next month, we're going to be hitting our peak, which is right around this line, and we're going to be slowly pulling back until Pluto and Capricorn, it's going to feel like, so Capricorn represents the people in power, right? So the people that are in power right now, it seems like they're losing power, such as the banks, the central banks. It seems like everything's falling apart. It's going to kind of look like everything's going back together until we actually come out into Pluto and Aquarius, which is conveniently right before the next halving right here. So this next halving. So this is gonna, Pluto and Aquarius represents the people. So the power shifting from the elite small, right, forces to the people. So this is going to be representing, I believe that 2024 is going to be a big year, plus elections are in, and normally they overspend to be able to get votes. So this is kind of my playbook of why I feel that the bottom is in. We may come revisit somewhere in this section over here. So we still have a long year ahead of us, but we've been playing this here at MetaFi for this tear up to 32,000 and getting ready to release. We could actually get squeezed up to around 35, 37, but here, you know, we're not trying to get greedy. So go ahead and follow me for more, as I'm going to be going into exactly how to play this. And the way that I'm playing this is every pullback at this point up to the 32,000 is going to be a buy the dip opportunity off this EMA 8 and the EMA 34. Even if we come down, my buying zones, anything above 18.4, I'm buying. I'm scooping up because I know that come the halving, we're going to be pushing on to a new bull market and new highs are going to be being made. So follow me for more as we start to acquire some Bitcoin and learn how to sell and trade and become financially secure. Thanks for watching.